Hi, my name is Alexandra Sheppard, and I'm the author of Alyssa in the Spell Garden, which is my latest middle grade novel. It's about 11-year-old Alyssa, who discovers very early on in the story, when she goes to stay with some relatives she's never met before in London, that she is descended from a line of magically inclined beings. Some might call them witches. Um, when she stays with her great auntie Jasmine in North London, she also discovers that her auntie runs a secret magical spell garden where local kids can hone their powers, learn how to grow magical plants, and use those plants and spells that keep the community safe. Big parts of this book were heavily inspired by my childhood. So, like Alyssa, I also have Jamaican heritage, but I also grew up in Holloway, North London, which is where most of this book is set. And I spent a lot of time outdoors in our back garden making mud pies. And even though we lived in a city, and a very congested city at that, I still felt really connected to nature. And I wanted to show that living in a city doesn't mean that you can't be connected to nature. You can still have that bond with the outdoors, something that is really, really important to me and has been my entire life. I would say she is kind, creative, and a bit shy as well. But she comes out of her shell as the story goes on, which is really beautiful to see. As far as I'm concerned, seeing yourself in the art you consume is a human right. To deny children that, as I've experienced throughout my childhood, is a catastrophic tragedy. I can't even put into words how awful I think it is to not allow children to see themselves, whether it's through their gender representation, their sexual orientation, their ability or disability or special needs, or their race or ethnicity. It's so important for those children to see themselves. And it's also important for those children who aren't part of those groups to see other groups represented, to let them know that everyone deserves a place in stories and everyone deserves to have their story told. It would definitely have to be something to do with teleportation or like instant transporting. I love to travel, but I hate planes, and I have family all over the world I'd love to visit, and a long list of places I'd like to visit. So if there was a potion that would allow me to travel somewhere in the blink of an eye, I would be all over that. That would be a dream for me. Thank you.